City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I can't. I have these two dumb bitches podcast studio in my dining room, okay?
Okay. Come on.
Hold on. Sorry.
Come on.
Is herring.
The hair is herring. Herring bones. Can I see it? Oh, and it's red, baby.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Can you see it?
Nope. Not
think I need
at
to
all.
turn it.
And it's no problem.
I'm going to turn it just a little bit more so I don't have to lean with it, walk with it, wean with it.
Yeah. Just make sure you can see it.
Oh, baby. I'm looking for the red. Oh, God, this is absolute comfort. Hopefully the bottom of my feet aren't too disgusting, even though they look
You want
like
me to get in there and check?
No, I can see it.
Oh, you can?
They look very dirty.
Yeah. I didn't fully do my hair before we started this, so I'm going to do my absolute best to not fidget with it and just leave it.
Just do a couple of these.
What do you think? Where are we at right now? Give me a full-on...
Do a couple of these. If you don't do that, that means we're not ready.
I know. Rafe was telling me, though, he was like, Tina, sometimes you won't have volume back there, and then you're going ham up here,
Yeah.
and then you got... And he's like, you know... It's a little spooky back there. Whoa, what's that? Is that something with you?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that is. It's a furbo.
Oh, I knew it.
The furbo has been disconnected.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
I think I'm going to go put socks on.
Yeah. Why don't you get me a pair of socks too?
Alrighty.
Yeah, that'd be really nice because I actually was concerned about that. So that's good. Okay, the podcast officially hasn't started yet, guys. But
Yeah, it has. Keep it moving.
Oh, I mean, it has, but it's, don't count. We're not deleting this, is what I'm saying. This is going
don't
to
count us
stay.
out. Oh, they can still hear me.
They can absolutely hear you. It's like that time I went pee-pee.
It's the time you went potty in your own pants.
I went potty. Let's do a bottom of my feet check for everybody. 1, 2. And
I'm giving you a nice pair.
I am really glad that we're starting out with this, actually, because it brings us, look at that, Kobe.
Closer to heaven.
It brings us closer as friends and closer to the Lord himself. It brings us closer to God. We talked about God a lot yesterday, but we'll get into that. So let me tell you what happened with my feet.
Let me just say this first. These look dirty. They're not. I gave them a quick sniff. They're clean. They just look dirty.
I trusted you and didn't even sniff these because I felt
clean.
them.
Because I don't wear those because they hurt my ankles.
Can I have them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is already...
They're name brand. New Balance. Or something.
They are. New Balance. I was looking at them like that wasn't the first thing I noticed when I put them on. I'm like acting like, oh, I don't care about brands.
When it comes to something like a sock, if it doesn't say and one at the bottom or Andy like I like to say, I don't want them. Now you realize you can also use the clip as a magnet.
That's fine, but the clip had too much commotion going on.
Here, take that.
We're talking about our wireless mics because if you are just listening on audio, we are not at Randy's house. We're at Libby's house.
Yep.
We are here and we are recording and we have what did Sis call it? A fast action podcast?
Fast action podcast where we go from one thing to the next.
So, just this fast action podcast is not taking place at Randy's today. It's taking place here. And we've got a fast action-packed weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot going on. I mean, just today.
I mean, you've been here 2 days and we've already done so many different things.
We've done too much. I've done too much already. I mean, I'm working on cars. I'm I'm doing not really. Paige and I have to like help her with her battery, and I need to like put some fuses in my car and
Wait,
some blind spot stickers.
did you jump her car?
No, but I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah, be careful. That will electrocute you. You put the wrong ones on there at the wrong time, you're looking at death.
Oh, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video beforehand.
You're gonna be like, okay, here's the black and the red. Put them together like this.
And if I'm doing it as Svetlana, it'll be like, oh my god, I am electrocuted.
She will survive though. So Svetlana's.
Can totally survive. I can survive, absolutely. Well, today, before this, I just want to tell you this before we get into what our fast action week has been so far. But the fact that you brought me a pair of socks
That are clean, almost new,
name brand. I can resell these on Facebook Marketplace, dude. You think I can't resell these New Balance socks?
You don't resell your friend's socks.
No, you don't. But if I had to, I would be able to get a profit.
I don't know. A pair of socks? You can pretty much sell anything on there.
Maybe I could have a couple Nike socks together, a couple New Balance ones. Just a lot going on. But I was leaving Paige's, and I saw a weird styrofoam cup that I had sitting on the front porch, and I went to go grab it, but then I slipped in the mud, and my flip-flop is covered in mud.
And dookie?
I was holding 7 things like normal. It's probably dookie too. I'll be honest, it has a smell to it, but my shoes are right out front drying right now. And
well, I appreciate you not bringing them in here because this floor is immaculate.
oh, I wouldn't.
It's one of the nicest gray linoleum floors you'll ever see in this country.
What are you talking about, linoleum? This is real wood. This is hardwood. I know it. It's got to be. It's so nice.
Then how come every time I move that couch or anything, it gets scratches on it?
Yeah, for sure.
And I have to buff them out.
Just be glad that these linoleum floors are not dark, because I'm telling you, I lived in a home in the neighborhood Botanical Heights or whatever, Tiffany neighborhood, right behind Cardinal Glennon.
Yeah.
Off Grand in St. Louis. And the entire house had dark brown laminate floors, and we had 2 dogs in there.
Oh.
Simba.
The hair?
Oh, every day. I mean, and you would just, it wouldn't even matter. You would see it no matter what. You'd get done vacuuming, Simba would walk through and be like, do it, you know, instantly just dog hair everywhere. Sound off in the comments if you have brown laminate floors.
I think that's yours.
Dark laminate floors.
Sound off in the comments if you have pure wood.
I have pure wood in my living room and my dining room. And I'll be honest, I love it.
It's nice.
Pure wood is the way to go.
It's the way to go, and it's what the Lord intended. That's why he made trees.
Yep. That's why we have trees.
You think he made a tree so that we could have abundant oxygen? Apples, pears, bananas.
Oh.
He made them so we could cut those down and make things out of them.
He made it so that Rafe and I can buy a home with nice hardwood floors, top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
All over. Laminate, get it out of there. No thanks. I don't want to be using oil, okay? That you might think I want to be an oil tycoon. I want to use the real natural. And that's what that's what I look for. I'm buying furniture at the thrift store. I'm looking for real wood.
She's looking for real wood. She's not looking for what she took a seat on over there, which is called
particle board.
Particle board. There's another name they call it on Amazon. It's like a 3-letter manufactured wood product or something like that.
What is it? I think it is manufactured.
Just they take
wood.
a bunch of like
pressed wood or something.
But she had a seat on that, and I thought that's going to end in disaster because that thing, first of all, I put it together, and I'm not a carpenter. And secondly, it's from Amazon.
And if you're wondering what exactly she's talking about like her entertainment center under her TV. It's one of those cutesy tootsy ones that's like, excuse me. It's one of those cutesy tootsy ones that has like rattan, like on the front,
Fake
kind of
rattan.
A mid-century vibe, gold knobbies. And I just sat my little booty down right there to set up the phone that is recording us
I thought this isn't going to end well. Not because I think she's large.
No, she said, she goes, well, this is not going to end well because you are large.
I just said none of those. I just said, well, maybe. And I offered the stool that my feet are on.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I put it together. And when I put those little plant holders on there, I thought, are these going to break it? And they didn't. So.
No, I mean, here's what, well, and you know, this is a really, I think this is, honestly, I'm glad you brought this up, and I feel like it's fake by how perfectly everything's leading into one another. But I tried to resale a particle board item at home in St. Louis, and let me just put it to you this way. The people did not buy the item. We began moving out the last piece to like an IKEA bed frame, like a shitty particle board thing. And it's like, that's why you got to look for the real wood, because that, I can't resell it. It's fucking slippy sloppy.
They came over to get it.
Yes.
And we're like, we're good.
Yes. Because we like started moving it into the vehicle, and it's like, I'm moving it with like a kid that's fucking, I don't know, 19, probably on opiates. If he's not, cool.
Should be.
He should be.
He absolutely should be.
Well, I mean, he absolutely should be. He was wearing a perfect affliction shirt, you know, just he looked like he was ready to rock and do some opiates, but actually he wasn't. He was a very nice kid. Why I bring this all up though is particle board is truly the fucking worst, because it's like, you can have it for a while, just don't move it. You know, don't be moving it around. Don't be carrying it from place to place and setting a bunch of heavy stuff in there, because it is going to crumble.
So it crumbled as he was taking it out, and he was like, I'm good.
Okay, so basically, here's what I was selling on Facebook Marketplace. I was selling an IKEA bed frame and IKEA bed frame slats that I had procured in 2016. My buddy Steve Rains, you know him, great guy, put the whole fucker together.
Wow.
Because
incredible.
He was churning and burning IKEA furniture at that time. Like, he was like working at a, bunch of rental properties. So he knew how to put that shit together fast.
Okay.
And I was sitting there with all of the instructions in my home, and I'm just like, I can't do this in 2016. Well, guess what? He came over, strong man, put it all together. I mean, we're talking 30 fucking minutes. This MF was up and running.
That's why women need men. Women can't do that kind of stuff.
No, God, I couldn't do it. And I couldn't call Rafe, even though I think I like had a crush on him at the time. I couldn't call him then, because it's like,
because he would try to fuck you, and you're like, I'm trying to put this bed together, brother.
Exactly. He would have been trying to fuck me, and it's like, bro, we can't fuck on my floor, but we did fuck on our floor when I first moved into that place and got together.
That's when you really want to fuck.
That's how you know you're so horny in love. When you are, it's like, who do I think I am? Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling in The Notebook. They have a scene where they fuck on the floor of his house that he got for her.
They just couldn't get it fast enough.
Wait a second. Have you never seen The Notebook? Libby, you would love it. Or have you seen it and you don't like it?
I've never seen it. I know there's a scene where they're in the rain. I'm just not interested. Kind of like water. I'm just not interested.
Sound off in the comments if you think Libby needs to watch The Notebook, and especially if she's never seen it. I'm a Notebook stan.
You get to cry during it, right?
You're gonna cry, but it is so good. It's a classic. It's just a good fucking love story. And no, I never read the book. So if you're going to write in the comments to tell us to read the book, I'm not going to read the fucking book. I've seen the movie so many times. I know who Allie is. I know who Noah is. I know what's going on. I don't need to read the book to feel what it's made me feel. Do you know how, that's how you know that that book or that movie, The Notebook, affected me, is because I reenacted a scene in my own home.
Purposely?
No, but probably purposely. What are you doing? Trying to see if it's recording?
I'm taking a picture of the stand so I can buy one later. I stand your stand.
Libby, it stands my stand. It's called Craft Geek. It's a fucking magnetic phone stand. And yeah, if sis was here, this would be too fast action paced for her.
Oh, she would not be. She'd be not. She'd be like, we were just talking about the Notebook.
And
Hello?
we'll get back to there. Annie,
She coming out for mommy?
I really hope she comes out.
Oh, Annie. Here's the incredible thing about yesterday. I know we're jumping around a lot. In typical Tina ADHD fashion, it's not just to her. This is any person with ADHD, Harry and my sister. Annie didn't come out when she was here. Well, Tina left and had to come back one time. Annie didn't come out. Tina came back a second time. She forgot something else. You came a third time, didn't you?
I do not believe I came a third time, but we can always check the ring footage because there is a slim chance I may have come 3 times and blocked out the third so that I didn't drive my car off of Briley Parkway.
I think it might have been the third
I'm just
time.
naming a street in Nashville.
Briley.
I don't think that's anywhere near here.
But it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow. Don't dox her.
But Annie knew that she was going to come in a total of 3 times and didn't come out till after the third time. And literally after the third time, she comes walking out of the room.
Yep.
Annie knows when I come home. I don't know how. She hears me beep my car or something because she'll be waiting right here. But if I have another person with me, she's not greeting me.
It's very odd, and I don't like that because she has greeted me.
I know.
In times past. So I think maybe she's just kind of healing from trauma and stuff that she's kind
Just
of
a
been
lot
going
of
through.
people here lately.
A lot of people here. And I mean, you know, you were gone for tour for a while.
Yeah.
When you leave, she's got, you know, her separation anxiety. There's a lot going on.
Annie, come get a treat for mommy.
Yeah, she must know. She probably just has heard me talking so much over the last 10 years that we've been friends. Maybe she knows my frantic voice that we don't even, and I don't know how long you've had Annie. What is it? 6 years now? 7?
She was born in 2016. So almost 10 years.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's heard me talking over the years, probably heard you editing, listening to voice memos and stuff from me or us recording. So, you know, she maybe knows.
She knows. That's wild.
And she's just used to the franticness. She knows what's up.
How did she know you were going to come back that many times, though?
I don't know, but she did know.
Because I sent you a picture as soon as she came out. I sent a picture.
And I knew it instantly. I was like, right when I saw that picture of her coming out, I got mad. I was in the Sprouts parking lot, dressed like Svetlana, and I had to go in and get fucking groceries. And every person in there thought I was a prostitute. I mean, it, and I know because I can feel that vibe, you know? And I've been the sleuter before that's out and about being like, yeah, so what? I'm dressed like this. I'm trying to get FUCKED.
I think it's because that area, there's a lot of people that ask for money in all those corners. So maybe they thought you were one of those people.
Well, the great part is a homeless guy got $5 from me inside of the Sprouts there.
You got your ass.
Well, while I was dressed in just the leopard Svetlana tube top, my gym shorts, and then Adidas tennis shoes that did not match my outfit.
Because the same people sit up there, and I got them clocked. There's a guy that sits in a wheelchair, and the other day he's just walking up the street.
Okay, not in a wheelchair. I believe the man had a skateboard. He had, he did have like kind of like blondish hair, very tan. He had a backpack on, and I was shopping, and he walked by me and kind of, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "How you doing, man?" And then he walks over and he goes, "Hey, can I ask you?" Because he's like, probably looked at me and was like, "Oh, this is a very fancy woman." I mean, the fact that he looked at me in that outfit and thought I had money is fucking insane.
Well, it was the leopard print.
Oh, man.
Or cheetah. Is it cheetah or leopard?
Well, and I didn't even have any makeup on at that point other than like the leftover raccoon eyes because I didn't do a full wash at your place. So I left here kind of raccoony, and he still looked at me with that and said, this gal's got some fucking money. And guess what he asked me for? This is how I know he's on drugs. I guess I knew he was going to ask me this, the way he looked at the chocolate milk and then looked at me. Because he was walking over to the chocolate milk. He goes, hey, can you help me out with something? And I go, I don't work here.
Did you say that?
I did. I told him, I go, I don't work here. I don't know why. In my mind, I thought I was wearing a black tank top and like black shorts like I always do. So I was like, yeah, he fucking thinks I work here again. Maybe the green shoes threw him off.
Right.
I don't know. And I go, I don't work here. He goes, no, I was just wondering, can you help me out and buy me with some chocolate milk or whatever?
I would be like, dude, I'm trying to buy my own chocolate milk.
I just looked at him and I go, yeah, whatever. And I was like, I knew I had cash, and I was like, I thought I had $3, and I was like, fuck, $5 bill. And so I'm poor. I'm not trying to be a hateful MF, guys. I'm just trying to be like, that's what I tell people, homeless people sometimes. I'm like, I know I'm driving, but I'm not doing well.
Now, did you see him purchase the chocolate milk?
No, I did not, but
I would have been like, yeah, let's go up to the counter, honey. Get your chocolate milk.
But that's the thing. I didn't want him hanging around me. I still had groceries to buy. That's why I just gave him the cash. I'm like, here's the deal, guy. It's not that I don't want to talk to you because you're going to ask me for money and try to like live with me. It's, I don't want you to talk to me because I don't want to talk to anyone. Yeah. I wanted to be in the Sprouts doing my thing.
Right.
But then it's like, I mean, they like looked at me funny, like I was going to steal stuff and everything. They were like, you can just leave it there. And I was like, I'm not, okay, whatever. I was just like, I'm not even going to argue. Right. Because I was like, had my car getting ready to check out and I needed to pee. And then I was like carrying carrot juice. And I think they thought I was going to like make a run for it with the carrot juice. But I was like, no, I need to get this for my friend Paige. And then I'm like,
carrot juice.
It was a really interesting experience there in the Sprouts. But before I got, accosted, I was mad that Annie made an appearance after I left.
We're talking about you, Annie.
I was mad.
Does the Sprouts have soda? I've only been in there like once.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think they do.
Fuck you, Sprouts.
And my mom and everyone talk about how cheap Sprouts is and stuff. And I went in there and I was like, oh, we have different definitions of what cheap is. That's what I realized.
Did you know that Clayton went in that store? Last year when we went to Tammy Bangs, he went in there.
Yes.
He talked about how it had just opened and the people were just like, wow, what is this place?
That's honestly kind of the vibe that I got in there. But, the employees were all super fucking nice. Everyone was nice and doing their thing, It's just like a late, chill night. But I probably just felt weird because I'm walking in there looking like Svetlana or just trashy. Exactly. Storming in.
They're like, is she okay? Coughing.
Yeah, I'm fucking coughing. I'm like, do you guys have water? I'm so thirsty. And they're like, why are you thirsty? From walking 12 miles? And I'm like, no, just kind of forgot to drink a lot of water today and need some water.
Hey, I did a 12-minute half mile yesterday.
Ooh. Where? At the gym?
I shaved about 3 minutes off.
Nice.
It's been taking me about 15. But I really ramped up the speed. And that was with no incline.
That's kick-ass.
I want to see how fast I can do without an incline.
I just really need to focus on growing an ass. I mean, that's it. That's all I need to focus on. I've realized it. That's it.
Are you going to put it on the incline?
It's the missing piece.
Is the ass?
Yeah.
Just get a butt implant, Barbara. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Just get your butt implanted.
I can't have any more foreign objects inside of me.
Why not, Barbara?
I don't want them. I just can't, man. I can't do a surgery. That's too much.
Yeah, it would. And seeing people recover from those butt surgeries is wild.
Oh, it'd put me over the edge. And everyone that I know who's like, I got a BBL, they've always said, like, it is the most painful thing
Ooh.
in the world. They're like, you are so uncomfortable, like on so many levels, because your core is all fucked up. They take all that. And I'm like,
sit.
yeah, dude, of course I want somebody to take all this and put it in my ass. But it's like, I don't have that kind of money. So
Or the time. That's really a time-consuming kind of operation.
instead, we're out here doing this.
Instead, we're sitting on a couch in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, just barely holding it together.
Barely holding on.
And you think it's bad now? Wait till we're on tour. And that's coming up quick. Get your tickets at eatmytrash.com.
Yeah, guys, come see us on tour. www.eatmytrash.com. That's the most reliable place to come see us on tour with Chelcie Lynn / Trailer Trash Tammy. Paige said today.
Trailer Park Tammy.
Trailer Park Trash Tammy.
What did Paige say?
Paige this morning, her and I are going to get a Starbucks, and she's like, dude, you guys are like getting ready to go on tour in 2 weeks, man. I looked at her and I just go, stop.
Chelcie said the same thing earlier.
I got mad that
I go,
Paige
what?
said that to me. And then Paige is like, oh, but you're like totally ready. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Do I look ready? Have I ever looked ready in my life? I want people to answer that honestly. Has there ever been a time that you have seen me where I have looked ready? Do you think I've ever looked ready?
Yeah.
Maybe a few times.
If people are wondering what I'm looking at, I have a mirror set up behind the camera to make sure it's still recording.
I'm going to go ahead and up the ante on that because, there's been a lot of crackhead accusations lately of me, which is
really
absolutely incredible.
More than usual?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it was like from a clip that Stryker made. And I think people were just mad that you were talking about drinking water and I was being me and being all fucking spastic. And they're like, oh, these rapid eye movements and head movements. Oh my God, it's so sad. She's fallen off the wagon. Some bullshit like that, which is great. But
yeah, engagement.
I'd like to say Libby's rapid eye movement, looking around. Yeah, it's because she's looking at the recorder thing, but it's also because she is a neighborhood fucking narc. She sat here yesterday. We hung out yesterday. We recorded a podcast, not Slop City, another one. I don't know what it's called.
Miss Crystal's podcast program.
I didn't know if you wanted to share that it was like we did that because this comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple weeks before this episode comes out because I'm on 6 and she's on 10.
Yeah. Either way, Svetlana and Crystal met and hung out, and it was fucking awesome. Absolutely ridiculous. Truly felt like two fish out of waters that were like hanging out together. Like I was reviewing it in my brain, just objectively. Right. It's like we both are just like,
who is this person?
You're almost not ready to do a podcast as Crystal. It's like, you're like, what's happening? Am I doing this right? And Svetlana's like, what the fuck?
Crystal's never ready.
No.
So nervous about doing the podcast every time.
It's incredible. I love it. But like so we did that. We had plans to record this episode we're doing right now yesterday. We didn't do that. Instead, we went to Mexican with our friends. And then we came back and started dilly-dallying, chit-chatting, and what else? Watching the Epstein documentary.
Which is horrifying.
Oh, God. I mean, wow.
Didn't know the magnitude of the women.
What a goblin. Just goblin, gargoyle-looking ass dude. But we were sitting in these same spots, basically, and Libby kept looking around. And I'm usually the one who is always like looking around, and people are like, Tina, what the fuck are you looking at? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I saw a car pass or something. What do you got over there? I'm always looking around. But Libby had that energy yesterday. And I kept thinking something was wrong, pulling up. And I realized No, she's just a fucking nosy Parker, little neighborhood narc looking around.
Well, I'll tell you what. Right here, I have this green couch.
Mhm.
Originally, this was for the podcast studio, but it was too big, so I took it out and put it here. And then I was going to give it to Beth. Well, Beth got a different couch. The cunt.
This couch is so cool.
I do love that couch,
You should keep it,
but I want to put a recliner there
I guess.
so I can be close to the window so I can see better. Because right now I'm kind of obstructed view.
Well, and if you had a recliner just straight up facing this way, you could be sitting here talking to your friends and not looking like you're on cocaine or a stimulant.
Let me tell you the best part. So I'm sitting here, I can stimulants. I can look out the window. So I have the Ring camera in the front that I check on my phone. I have a camera in there that's a Furbo. I have a Furbo right here. And then outside I have one for the birds, but I've come to find out it's just not for the birds. I can watch other people. So I have cameras in the front, back, and middle. So I'm knowing who is where, doing what, when.
Yeah.
I'm knowing that Tina is taking a piss.
You guys, the door is locked.
In front of my door.
I had to. I didn't have a choice, guys. I didn't have a choice. It was sad. I had to pee in front of her house yesterday. And it's like, I know she's a fucking narc, so that's why I had to just go ahead and tell her on the camera.
Well, the camera didn't record the whole incident, which
just,
I'm upset about, first of all. Like, if you're going to be a Ring camera, record the whole incident. Don't get the end. Where if I took this clip to in court of law and said, this lady peed on my porch, it couldn't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt because it catches just the end.
Just the end.
Now, there was an admission of guilt because she said, sorry, I had to. But in a court of law, you could say, I was talking to myself, you know?
Yeah, I was talking to the Lord. I was praying.
I couldn't prosecute her. I couldn't have the state attorney versus Tina D-Ball. Tennessee versus Tina D-Ball.
No, and I don't want any of that. I don't want any charges. I don't want to catch any charges. So
she's lucky that it didn't pick up because I tell you what, today was Friday. I would have been up at that courthouse with my video, with my attorney, my chat GBT attorney, and I've been suing the pants off her.
Let's give a round of applause for me for not using chat GPT. Do you use it?
Oh, no.
Never. Not interested. Doesn't interest me.
I heard something that if you know somebody's email, you can get on there and see everything they've ever searched or typed in there. And that is wild. I don't know if that's true. I haven't fact checked it.
I've just seen a few things, like maybe people's bios or like things that I can tell. I'm like, oh, that was definitely written by chat GPT. And then I've read some articles too where I'm like, and they're not like mainstream media shit. It's more so like weird blog stuff I've read, but I'm like, oh, this is definitely.
I have used
not good
AI to make a logo. Should have paid an artist, but I was just fucking around and it was so cute that I just kept it.
There you go.
And
that's okay.
I've already said that on Crystal's podcast. So if you're going to come at me, don't
come at her for an AI, because
it was offered in Canva, which I paid for.
Yeah, we are paying for it. Well, also, I think we need to give a round of applause to Taylor Swift and Travis Chelcie. We have not talked about any of that yet on here because I was filming the short film during the thing. You and I haven't really even gotten to talk about it. So let's dig in. Where were you when you found out what was happening? Also,
where was I? I was in my car. And I think I was with Sis and Harold. When did this happen?
Today is Friday, September 5th. So this happened last Tuesday.
Okay, maybe it was just Harold then.
It happened last Tuesday because I was filming then. on August 26th, or that's when we found out. They got engaged, I think, on the 10th.
Oh, wow.
After like her episode came out.
Well,
on New Heights.
Somebody sent Harold a message and said, "What does Libby think of the engagement?" And I knew they didn't even have to say what it was.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, dog. That's how you found out?
Mm-hmm.
I love that because I found out we were in the middle of like shooting. It was like 2 p.m. So I think it had already been out maybe for like 30 minutes or something like that. And I was looking at my phone, catching up, and I happened to see a DM from someone, and it was like, Tina, Taylor and Travis got engaged. And I believe her name was Elizabeth. Either way, you were the first person to tell me. And I saw that and I answered back to them with, I think, a bunch of screaming emojis. And then I began hallucinating and screaming at some point. I mean, I was so excited. I ran into the guys, the 2 gentlemen that I was filming with. And I was like, dude.
And they were like, who?
Taylor and Travis are fucking engaged.
Were they like, who cares?
Yes. They looked at me and they were kind of like, yeah, people really care about that. Something like that.
They're like, children are dying. And
the thing is, they actually didn't say that, which is fine. They were just like, yeah, people are really, excited. Oh, really? It's like crazy. And I'm like, I wanted to punch both of them.
They're guys.
I really did. I
gotta find out this guy's name. Keep talking.
I am. I wanted to punch both of them square in their foreheads.
Square!
I really did. It makes me mad that there's like people out here yucking the yum. You know what I mean? Like shitting on your joy.
Oh, they hate it.
They hate it so much, and I don't understand why. And maybe that's what makes me love it more. I mean, one of my best friends, one of our good friends, Annie Niehoff, she told me, she was like drunk. She's like, yeah, you fucking love Charlie XTX. And it's just like fucking, it's like so annoying. She was fucked up, but roasting the fuck out of me. She's like, oh God, fucking brat became your entire personality or whatever last year. And I'm like,
you're like, yeah, I'm a brat. 3, 6, 5.
That's what I said. I go, look at me. I go, who the fuck are you? I go, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. Like, get the fuck out. I was mad. The way that she said that made me mad. I'm saying that right here, right now. And yes. I know her husband listens to this podcast. So why don't you tell Annie that really upset me? Even though she knows.
Tell your
I've
wife.
been like, fuck you.
Tell your wife, Tim. Or are you watching this? Or are you in Hong Kong? Because that's the last picture I saw. You was in a foreign country.
Yeah, you're in fucking Japan right now. And I was supposed to help take your kid to school yesterday. And I had to text your mother-in-law. I had to text your mom and say, yeah, I can't do it.
You weren't in your hometown.
I wasn't in my hometown. I said, I'm in Nashville, not St. Louis, you dumb, stupid looking bitch.
Hey, Tim Walsh, how about not go to a foreign country and neglect your child?
Yeah, pretty sad. That you had to ask me, a fucking known crackhead.
You're going to ask a woman who's going to be visibly smoking in the car with your child who's supposed to be in a car seat and they're going to be sitting in the front?
You want that child out of control.
Your kid goes to school smelling like smoke, then you get DFS called on you because they're smoking in the house.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted, Tim, when you made your way to Japan? Did you think about that? Or were you like, I'm just going to find the cheapest flight I can find because that's what I do?
Oh, Scott's Cheap Flights. He loves Scott's Cheap Flights. He is addicted to Scott's Cheap Flights.
You know what? He tried to get me into that.
I know he did. He tried to get everybody he knew into it.
Here's the deal, Tim Walsh. I'm fat. So that service doesn't work for me, right? I'm not getting one ticket. It's great if you're skinny and you can fit in one seat, but I can't.
Yeah, Tim, we don't look like you. Okay?
We need multiple seats. Well, I do.
Yeah, I don't need multiple seats, but honestly, I would like them. I would love to have multiple seats.
Or you need to get that big front seat in Spirit.
Scott's Cheap Flights.
I mean, just he was trying to start a pyramid scheme.
Literally emailing us Scott's Cheap Flights constantly, to the point that at first, when he was sending them to me, I was like, Listen, Tim, I know that you have had a job for a long time and, do all of that. That's great. Allegedly, you're a successful man. But I'm like, you're getting scammed by a man in Nigeria named Scott's Cheap Flights or whatever.
But he gets cheap flights.
Oh, it's legitimate, but at first it was so dramatic.
Don't you have to get this flight and skip this one and then go on that one when it's actually illegal, I think, isn't it?
Oh.
I heard it's like bad if you're like book a flight and don't show up for the second part of it or something. I don't know if it's illegal. But all I'm saying is Scott's needs to be investigated as well as you, Tim Walsh.
Yeah, Tim Walsh needs to be investigated for sure. Annie, no, you don't need to be investigated. Okay, you don't.
Tina needs to be investigated for smoking in the car. He shouldn't even do this, but she would have had she been home.
Yeah, I could have.
All you guys need to be investigated, and it all stems from Tim Walsh wanting cheap flights.
God damn. Why did I? Oh, that's why I was talking shit on them, because Annie yucks my yum. She really does. And little does she know, I have a package in my vehicle right now. No, I don't. It's at Pages. But guess what it has? It has 2 How I'm Feeling Now clear glitter vinyls in it. Yeah. Some of you right now are thinking, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't even know the sentences she just said. It's the name of a Charlie XCX album. And I got it on vinyl. I got one for me and I got one for Sophia because that's Sophia's absolute favorite album. And I got a tank top that says 365 Party Girl on it. It was all on sale.
Not 364 or 3. Every single day.
Every single day. Okay, it's a mentality, and people can hate on it. They can hate on it all they want. You know what Rafe said to me the other day? We're getting ready to go look at a house or something. He was like, why don't you just smoke a cigarette? Because you're a real brat when you don't smoke a cigarette. And I was like,
yeah.
And secretly I was like,
yeah, tell that to Charlie XCX.
Yeah, so seriously, I'm like just like her.
Yeah, call her and tell her.
I think it's that people think we're like fucking mental. They're like, I know why they think that about us.
We are.
I mean, with the celebrity stuff or whatever, like, and truly, Taylor is the first celebrity I've ever actually cared about. Like,
really?
When I was younger, I never really like got that into it. It was like, I love Britney. I loved all of these like people and pop artists, but I couldn't understand it, I think, at that time to be like looking into their shit, But Taylor, I'm like, it is so full circle, bro. I mean, when her fucking first album came out, when that Tim McGraw came out in 2006, I was in Kansas City drinking, listening to that song.
How old were
crying. You? Very young. 2006, I don't know, 13, almost 14, I think.
Drinking.
Yeah, I was partying. I was raging. I was a bad kid. But a lot of people were like that. So don't do that fucking sigh.
Partying as a child.
I know, it's so sad. When I see kids like that age now, I'm like, I mean, I know them. I love children that age. And I'm like, oh God, I'm so glad that you're okay. I'm like,
right.
You're such a good kid.
Gabby's 13.
I know.
I can't imagine her.
I know. It's
drinking.
I know.
I'd whoop her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she told me she's dated not only guys but girls, which is fine. I'm not saying that, but it's like multiple. She's dated 2 girls and like 2 guys. I'm like, dated?
I didn't go on a fucking date until, I mean.
I guess you just say you're dating though, even though you're.
Absolutely. But it's still like, damn, bitch. I was literally like still trying to figure out how to put eyeliner on my waterline. No, just kidding. I was fucking guys. Yeah, I was a young bad girl. I was.
Well, she was a brat. She's been a brat her whole life.
My point was to bring that all up. Is like T Swift. It's like I kind of weirdly grew up with her in a way, and then it was like there was a time when I poo-pooed her when I was like. Shake It Off era, that album.
Were you like,
I mean, I was just in a different spot. Like I was like trying to figure out even what I liked. And I remember being like, I don't know about this pop Taylor Swift. It's too much. I don't like it and it's lame.
I like it better than the country shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like her country. I can't stand hearing her sing twangy. I'm like, it's not authentic. It doesn't feel authentic.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see if she does the debut album, if she really re-records it. I think she will, but that won't be until next year because that's when it'll be its 20 years, I think.
God damn.
Which is crazy. And that's why I'm like, it's so wild that now she's going to be a part of Chief's Kingdom for the rest of our fucking lives.
Chief's Kingdom.
Welcome to Chief's Kingdom, Taylor Swift. Officially.
Established 1960.
You are in it. I mean, I can't wait. I hope she gets a Chiefs tattoo someday. I don't know what she'll do. But I mean, I'm just so happy for them. The joy I feel for them.
You think she's a season ticket holder? Or you think she just gets to go in there whenever she wants?
She just gets to go in there whenever she wants. They're gonna have photos of Taylor Swift at like Chief stuff now. That's crazy. She's not only cemented in, it's just a crazy fucking thing that it's all that full circle. And I love it. It makes me happy. And I'm like, look at these MFs out here just being cringe, not yucking each other's yum, having a good old time. Mm-hmm. And that's what I love. And I'm happy for her because you can tell she shared a little bit of herself with us, which I thought was really sweet with like going on the podcast and just kind of being herself and talking about her life on her BF's podcast. Did you watch it?
Mm-mm.
You should.
I saw clips.
Great. It was sweet. I'm just like, she's a real human being who just wants love, wants to hang out, and wants somebody to root for her and to root for her boyfriend. So, her fiance.
Isn't that what we all want?
It's what we all want. We just want to be loved. And some of us fight it the whole way. Mm-hmm. Okay? And some of us don't.
Some of us fight it in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us physically fight it and it turns into a domestic violence situation.
Yeah. And there could be actual, physical.
Some of us fight it metaphorically, like a cat in a wet paper bag or whatever that saying is. Mm-hmm. Is that the saying? Let me know in the comments.
Sound off in the comments if it's a cat in a wet paper bag. Because I am not sure.
It's kind of like a cat in a wet paper bag. You're in it till you get out of it. Or something of that nature.
Yeah.
When I look in there and see all those figurines, I get so happy.
I'll be honest, the most terrifying thing about being in Libby's home now is that every time you walk into the studio room to go to the shitter, safety man's there. And he gives you a little spook every time. I mean, he has really startled me. What'd the Furbo get?
The Furbo keeps getting disconnected. Like the internet's going in and out, which is crazy because I pay for fiber. You looking at your notes over there?
I am looking at my notes.
Did you see anything in there that you were going to discuss?
I did.
Let's hear it.
I'd like you to check this book out. Just look at the front label and then the back label and all that.
Okay. This is for gay birds.
You could just open it up and check it out. Some cool things written in there.
This is your book?
Mm-hmm. And it is fucking unhinged.
Sonking?
I think.
No one smoking, maybe? Wow. Gotten some letters reversal there.
Yep.
No one is hot smoking.
I was writing about smoking when I was trying to figure out how to write. I wrote all over the pages of this book.
She wrote the word candy. 90, 80, 70, 50, 60, 80, 70. Okay. This is wild. isn't it weird to see your childhood writing? Then she wrote the word fuck, spelled F-U-K, and crossed it out. Toys pick up. Salsa.
Wait, I wrote salsa?
Looks like it.
Wait, let me see if that's my handwriting or my brother's. Yeah, that's mine.
The other interesting thing is there's the little description of the book. She just crossed out every single word. She's like, we are not putting the description of the word. That is cool. Smock. The way you spelled smoke is so interesting. S-O-M-K. So, no one is smoking. Okay. Then we went here. This book is written by Barbara Taylor, and she writes right. Wow, lots of writing on it. Oh, a phone number, maybe?
Oh my gosh, we didn't even get to that page. The very back book, like the back book handle, is the best part.
Whoa. Bad or good? Toy or car? Danielle is a boy, and he is bad too. Who's Daniel?
Danielle. I don't know. It must be like a friend that I had at the time.
And then the fake cursive. You're like, okay, I'm going to pretend I'm writing cursive.
I wrote Anton is bad.
Oh,
Anton is
I see it
baby.
back there.
And I think I wrote...
You were fucking mad at him.
Whoever. I was so mad when I was writing this.
And you're like, fucking bad or good, toy or car. You were crossing out a lot of stuff, which I find interesting. And also copying a bunch of stuff, which I get because I love doing that myself. Oh, you wrote hearts on the turkey.
This was like one of the books my parents ever bought us because we never bought books. I can't believe how much writing there is all over the thing.
Jesus Christ.
So, okay, why I brought this up is our friend Bobby Jaycock stayed at our house in St. Louis last week because he was in town headlining the Don't Tell comedy shows. So he did shows Friday night, Saturday night, and he stayed at our house all weekend.
Bobby the Bone Man.
Bobby the Bone Man. So in the studio apartment office next door, I have, a little fucking tray with all these books on it. And Bobby was laughing. He's like, man, like they put these books here so people will read them, So he grabbed this book, I guess, unknowingly one evening. And he's kind of telling me about this next day. He's like, dude, it's been so nice staying here. Like, thanks. And showed me the books. He goes, dude, I got to tell you what this fucking kid wrote in the back of this. And he's like, I mean, it is fucking crazy. And he starts reading it. And we're both laughing. I'm thinking like, what is he talking about? I don't even remember. He starts reading the back. He's like, Antonio is a bad boy. And then everything clicks. And I'm looking at this book and I'm like, oh my God, this is my book as a child. Oh my God. And I start laughing so hard. And Bobby doesn't understand why I'm laughing. He's like, I mean, it's funny. It's not that funny, And then I can't stop. And I'm like, Bobby, that's me. I wrote all of this and we are just fucking crying.
That probably just made it even funnier. It's like, oh, it's just a random kid. No, it's Tina.
And we've got video of it and everything too.
Oh,
I need to have him send it to me so I can put it in right here.
Christina's book.
Need to record before I tell you, and I didn't.
Dude, we just found this book, and I was like, dude, this Birds book's crazy, but dude, some kid wrote in the back, did you get this from a thrift store? And then you're like, no, that's my brother. I wrote this when I was a kid. It just says like Antonio's a bad boy.
What a narc, dude! I'm in there using a public book that's my brother and I's.
Oh my God.
And I'm talking
Dude, your handwriting is shit, dude. This sucks so bad. Oh my God. Antonio's bad, and Daniel's bad too.
Well, that is cool. that you have this and that it's a bird book because you know I love birds.
I know. Yeah, we really need to look through it. And this is one of those nice books, guys, like the DK brand. If you are a 90s kid, if you're an 80s, 90s kid, what is it? Gen Z? Are you Gen Z, Libby? No,
I
you're
think
Gen X.
so. I don't know. This picture though is funny.
The picture they drew?
He created a little shelter to look at birds. What am I? Am I Gen X?
I think so. Either way, if you're like a 80s, 90s, early aughts kid, you know these fucking DK books. They were like the encyclopedia books, and they would have them on like birds, dinosaurs, like
Rocks.
planets, rocks, yeah, everything. They still sell
Minerals,
gemstones, gems. Gems.
cats, dogs, kittens, puppies.
Really interesting though to see that something was wrong with me that young.
I get that. I get
Because
it.
I mean, I'm
It's clear.
angry.
It's clear right here.
Something's going on.
You were pissed.
Something's going on, and it's like, what am I talking? I'm like, Anton is bad too. So it's like clearly I've always
You were
been,
mad at him, dude.
Oh, I am so angry.
Bad too. At least you spelled two right.
Yeah, that is good.
That is incredible. As a small child to spell T-O-O,
Yeah, and I need to look when this book was published because that's probably when I got it.
but can't spell smoking.
Can't smell smoking, wanted to smoke.
Christina's book. Christina's bird book. This is really cool. I'm trying to find the...
I knew
Date.
you would love it.
This is like a glimpse into your childhood, like the pussy window is into mine.
Exactly. It's so like that. Seeing this is just like, damn, bro. I'm gonna ask my mom to bring or to give me the book that I made because there's a book. Remember, like we read the poem and it was really sad. It was like a red balloon. He's all alone. Nobody there. And it was just like it was like our third grade poem book or something, you know, where they're like, you get to publish your first book. And everyone got their book. And we wrote and drew and did all that. But I want the actual hard copy.
Right. Tell her to bring it.
I need it.
Is she coming to a show?
I think so. They were going to come to one show, but it's at a casino and cig smoke. My mom hates cigs.
Oh, okay.
They hate it. That's probably why I was writing about no smoking. It was probably like non-smoking section night at Applebee's. And my mom probably made a big deal about it. And I got hyper fixated on it. Because they would always be like, you know, you go there and it's just a fucking...
It's just a...
It's nothing. It's like, hey, smoking over there. Non-smoking right here.
It's all together in the same place.
Fiddling in.
This
Well-
shuts off entirely too fast.
Your heating pad?
Yeah.
Barbara, we've got to be right at about the done time.
We have to be done because we have parties to go to, movies to see, pizza to eat.
We've got a little birthday to celebrate, and Paige and I are going to go get a little gift for a little girl. And then, what movie are we seeing tonight to kick off spooky season?
The Conjuring.
Fucking Conjuring. I can't believe you're going.
I didn't even really think about it when she asked me. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And then I was like, I looked up what it was, and I'm like, oh God, this is that spooky movie.
But it is like a child kind of spooky movie, so it is good for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just be packing myself with popping corn. You
Yep.
know?
All
Popping
right.
corn.
Well, happy fall season, bitches, because this is officially it.
Ooh, spooky season. Ooh, spooky season.
And one last thing before we go motherfucking Chiefs. The Chiefs are playing in Brazil tonight against the Chargers. Yeah, they're in Brazil.
Brazil, ¿por qué?
I saw a video of Mahomes talking. He's like, yeah, so, you know, we're going to be like passing the ball and stuff like that. And it's going to be a pretty good game here in Brazil and stuff. So let's give it to Travis. And then it's like Travis, and Travis goes, yes, so I'm gonna, and he's roasting Mahomes.
Was he really?
Yes. And then
Oh my God.
and then Patrick is like, oh my God. And he like puts his head down. And then Travis is like, I had to roast him because he said I didn't know where Brazil was. And then they're like getting into it. So
That
go
is
Chiefs. And if you don't care about the NFL, go fuck yourself. Have a good one. We love you.
And cut.